If 2027 general election were to be held today, will President William Ruto still have won? Latest opinion polls zinaonyesha kwamba kuna jina moja ambalo linaibuka na limekuwa the biggest threat towards Mr. President Dr. William Ruto. And this name is Fred Matiang'i. So why Fred Matiang'i and why now? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Republic Watch. Welcome as we dive into today's hot topic, the biggest threat to Dr. William Ruto. I'm going to give you one valid reason as to why Dr. Fred Matiang'i is still the only threat to President William Ruto. But before that, let me take you through series of events where President William Ruto has managed to silence his threats or critics ambao kidogo wameonekana ni the biggest threats towards the 2027 general election. Number one, I'm going to start with the Gen Z revolution. If you remember very well, back last year, but 2024 and last year 2025, tulikuwa na hii generation ambayo inaitwa Gen Z. And Gen Z wakati iliibuka ama wakati ilisikika hapa nchini Kenya, we saw some leaders ambao walikuwa wanaonekana they are the leaders of these Gen Zs. I'm talking about Murara Kibaso, MC Makure and others ambao walikuwa wanaongoza hii vuguvugu la Gen Z back in the year 2025. But kidogo tulikuwa tukaona kwamba they have been silenced, like the way they were treated ama walishughulikiwa na baadhi ya watu hapa nchini Kenya, from the police officers and the government officials na watu wengine. These gentlemen were silenced. We saw abductions, disappearances from these people. Kidogo tunaona kwamba wameuzia uoga fulani and they just kept quiet. They were silenced. So the president managed to deal with the Gen Zs back in the year 24 to 25. We don't know 2026 ataweza kudeal now ama vipi. And again, Raila Amolo Odinga was the only threat. That's number two. Tukikumbuka kwamba he himself admitted that, akisema kwamba the only threat I had was Raila Amolo Odinga. Tunakumbuka kwamba in every general election, the name Raila Odinga was the threat towards other presidential candidates. If you remember very well, back in the year 2007, 2013, 2017 and 2022, Raila Odinga was the biggest threat to the presidential elections. But Raila Odinga is no more now. Who is the threat? President William Ruto has managed to win those allies of Raila Odinga. I'm talking about some regions, nikiongea region ya Western region, the coastal region and even some parts of the Nyanza region. Kwanza kabisa tukianzia from the Western region, you remember that Raila Odinga had a massive support from this Western region. We had Musalia Mudavadi, Moses Wetangula and many others ambao walikuwa wanapiga jeki ama kumsupport Raila Odinga. But as of now, from the Western region, we say that the president has managed to take to steal some leaders from that Western region. That's Moses Wetangula is the Speaker of the National Assembly. That's Musalia Mudavadi, saizi yuko ndani ya serikali ya Kenya Kwanza, and many other leaders from the Western region saizi ambao walikuwa ni wandani wakubwa wa president, the former prime minister Raila Odinga. Tukienda katika the coastal region, unajua kwamba the coastal region 90% ilikuwa ina support the late Raila Odinga. Right now tunajua kwamba yuko na Amason Kingi ambaye ni speaker wa Senate Assembly, yuko na Hassan Joho na watu wengine wengi from the region, coastal region ambao walikuwa na support Raila Odinga. From the Nyanza region, some parts of the Nyanza region, yuko na baadhi ya viongozi ambao wanamsupport who are in the pro-based government. I'm talking about Gladys Wanga, Oburu Odinga and many other leaders ambao wako wamejiunga na hiyo serikali ya Kenya Kwanza. So hii voting block yote ya the Nyanza region, some parts of the Nyanza region, Western region and the coastal region, hizo Dr. William Ruto amemanage kuzimeza. So he has a massive support towards 2027. And another threat yenye ilikuwa kidogo inamshtua, it's about Kalonzo Musyoka and Rigathi Gachagua. When Rigathi Gachagua alikuwa ametolewa, amekuwa impeached from the deputy presidency seat, tunaona kwamba alikuja na fujo fulani na akaanza kutoa siri za ndani ambazo alikuwa anasema kwamba President Ruto yuko hivi na hivi, and Kenyans tukaona kwamba Rigathi Gachagua is the savior of this country, you know. And Kalonzo Musyoka pia akakuja, he tried to criticize the government but hakuweza criticize vile inafaa. We saw what the president did. So kuna hii slogan ambayo president alikuja nao even before Rigathi Gachagua came with a one-term slogan. After the president came with a slogan, anasema kwamba hawa watu hawana agenda, hawana plan, of which you can see that if you try to look at the track records za hawa watu wawili, Rigathi Gachagua na Kalonzo Musyoka, huwezi ukaona kwamba kuna track record pale. And now president aliweza kuwazima, yeah, like they don't have that say in the country now. Naweza sema kwamba these people can convince people to vote for them. Right now, the only threat, this is where Fred Matiang'i comes in. Why President William Ruto is trying to manage this threat. I'm talking about Fred Matiang'i. We know very well that Fred Matiang'i has a track record, clean track record, when he was the CS of Education, ICT, and Interior Cabinet Secretary. And now the president knows that he has nothing he can prove to Kenyans that kwamba amefanya kitu, yuko na track record. Now he's trying to launch some projects hapa na pale. Unasikia kwamba amelaunch project ya the Nairobi Nakuru Highway, mara unasikia ameleta project za affordable housing to try kutengeneza record yake, pia aone kwamba he can reach that level ya Dr. Fred Okengo Matiang'i. So that is how he's trying to deal silently with Fred Matiang'i, because hana ile njia ya kumattack like other leaders ambao amemanage kuwacheza na maneno kwenye massive rallies. So the only strategy he has is to launch some projects, kusema kwamba is trying to do this and this, and you've seen even the online, kuna bloggers ambao wanazidi kupublish information wakisema kwamba President William Ruto has delivered to Kenyans. So that is the only strategy he has right now, and he fears Fred Matiang'i because he has a clean track record. That's why haujamuona akimcriticize publicly akisema kwamba this person hajafanya hii na hii. The only thing he's doing ni launch projects, aonekane pia yuko na track record as we head into 2027 general election. Ladies and gentlemen, those are my views on this podcast today, and this is our first episode of the year 2026. I'm going to thank you, the returning subscribers, and for the new subscribers who keep on coming to this the Republic Coast channel. Thank you so much for your massive support. Let's keep on pushing. Lamekie Konge, and don't forget to keep on sharing this video, comment, and like.